Hi guys, Craig here. How are you? Hey, this is the first time I've had the chance to introduce myself, so I'm really pleased to offer you this training today. The training is quite simple. It's about three affirmations, one around self-care, one around gratitude, and one around being positive. It's simple, but it's going to be hugely powerful for you because if you ingrain positive mindset and move your thoughts towards being more positive to being goal oriented, it's going to make an amazing difference in your life. Affirmations, the critical element is that you repeat them, that they become regular. So I really encourage you to put these into your daily routines. I'm going to talk a little bit about that. But let's get started. So there's a worksheet that is attached to the email. If you haven't printed it out, please print it out now. I'd really love it if you wrote some notes as you're going through this. Even some negative thoughts or those beliefs that don't serve you, say around self-care, if you can write those down and note them, because that encourages you and shows you how important it is to take a leadership position in your self-talk to make sure that your thoughts serve you. So let's talk about self-care. It's a challenging one because what happens is, a lot of the people on our courses, the clients that we deal with, myself, we're focused on loving outwardly. We give to others. Mums are a classic example of this. They spend all of their time, bless them, serving others. Yet we need to look after our own self-care. It's fundamental that we set a foundation, a daily routines that give us the energy that fills our cup so that we can do whatever we want to do and fulfill the purpose in our lives. So for me, it's about self-respect. It's about self-love. Think about what you'd want to do for your best friend and what you want for her or him, because that's what you need to do for yourself, okay? So integrate these into your routines. So some examples. My yoga serves me and those around me. I meet my own needs. Now that's a really important one because it's telling you that you're responsible for your self-care, no one else. So if you're unhappy or if you're challenged by life, it's not the fault of your partner or anyone else around you. You take responsibility, bring in the self-care, and prioritize your needs, please. So an example for me is surfing. I love surfing. I'm an absolute ocean person. And I used to feel guilty about going surfing when I had the, priorities of looking after the family and but now I realize that surfing serves me. I message myself with that it makes me a better person, that it's important for me, it's important for my relationship. I'm happier, I'm joyful, and that's what I want for you today. So one affirmation on self-care. Okay, gratitude. So we talk a lot about gratitude. Please say thank you relentlessly. Thank you for what you have. Be grateful. Anna talks about it in the webinar. If you have a roof over your head and a warm bed every night, then you are in the minority, and be hugely grateful for what you have. We can spend our time looking up the ladder, but in my life, it's much better to look down the ladder and just to realize how much you have. And giving to other people is a great way to actually remind you of just how much you have. So say thank you relentlessly, celebrate all the things you have, and helping those that have less is such a great way to live a life. So I want to talk more about positivity. So we talked about self-care and gratitude. So that's two affirmations. Being positive is so important. And the old brain response, the amygdala, the lizard brain, when we lived in caves, I mean, it was important that we focused on danger. But in our lives today, they are really busy and fast paced. But we need to calm down our old brain response. There's a study that's been done that says that I think it's 65% of the time, our brain is monitoring for danger and the negative, you know. So we need to actually rebalance that and fill our mind, our thoughts, our self-talk with positivity. So here's a few affirmation examples for you. Like, I celebrate my success. I have fun. A great example of that is the Dalai Lama. That childlike ability to play is really important in our lives. I take leadership position with my self-talk. Tell people you love them. Be grateful. There's a saying that I use quite often early in the morning. Today is going to be the greatest day of my life so far. And it's framing that this is not a dangerous and negative day. This is going to be an amazing day. It could have some challenges, but it's going to give me growth. And that's what I want for you. So one affirmation around being positive. So affirmations can be used, and you can message yourself just in so many ways. I have an image of a wave on my phone, and it's a breaking wave, and it's a message to me that I am powerful. You can use phone, desktop images. You can use diary reminders. You can use post-it notes. You can put notes on the fridges or in your bathroom. There's so many ways, and I really encourage you to find all the ways you can to give yourself positive messaging and love. Because what happens is we set the perception in our minds, and our perception becomes our reality. And I want you to have a beautiful, positive, joyous, just full of beautiful thoughts of self-care, self-love, gratitude, and positivity towards life. And, while that sounds simple, build it so it becomes a pattern, so it becomes routine. Now, that takes time, but I really appreciate you committing 5 or 10 minutes now to this exercise and to committing to do it daily, because it will serve you so amazingly well. I'm wishing you so much love and gratitude for coming and listening to this today. Please do the exercise. Thanks, and I hope I get to meet you sometime soon. Thank you.